I truly believe that this is a call to action for all young people around the world, especially during this time of crisis, for those that are most vulnerable. Hello, my name is Caleb Hedderman. I'm 17 years old and I'm a scout from Ballybricken 46 in Limerick in Scouting Ireland. Okay, on the 15th of March, our Prime Minister came out and publicly said that he was closing all schools and non-essential businesses when we all heard this in school. But the first thing that came to my mind was thinking about students and how we would cope with this. So from that, I started working with my principal and my teachers to see how we could make sure that the online infrastructure was set up for students. From that, we ensured that everyone had access to their email so that they could access homework. When I got home, luckily I had my national program team call. From this, I designed our 17 Days, 17 SDGs initiative, which was a 70-day educational program full of activities and quizzes for young people all over the country. After this, I live in Ballybricken in Limerick, so I live in the south of Ireland. It's quite a small rural area, but it's very, very rural. It's in the middle of nowhere. So we have a church, we have a school, we have a community centre, fields everywhere. Like this is what's outside my window. The closest shop is inside in our town, so that's about 20-30 minutes away. So it's quite a long journey for the older generation, especially during this time, because they are so vulnerable. So I created a poster with my name, my age, the services I could provide. From this, I shared it to my Facebook page, and it took off from there. People started sharing it into groups, sharing it to nursing homes, to people that may need it, such as the healthcare workers and the older people in our communities. And from that, I started to cycle around. So there is a 9-kilometre route around my community, which hits all the main points and nearly all of the houses. So from here, I cycled around, stuck up my poster, stopped the people who were walking, stopped the people who were out in their garden, asked if they needed help, stopped in for a quick chat, but also abiding by the social distancing rules. And from that, I just kept doing that cycle every week, and I've got a really good response from it so far. From it, we've seen quite a knock-on effect, but we've seen all over the country, like in Cork, in Dublin, everyone has been pulling together, between 60-year-old scout leaders and 7-year-old beaver cubs, that they've come together, whether it's writing postcards for people in nursing homes, whether it's picking up deliveries of groceries for people, or even stopping in for a chat with older people in the community. Everything that we can do, we have done. So often during the normal times, we depend on the older people and the adults in our communities. During this time of COVID-19, they are the ones that are most vulnerable, and we are the people that need to step up. I truly believe that this is a call to action for all young people around the world, especially during this time of crisis, for those that are most vulnerable.